What's going on, everybody? Dickey here, and today I want to talk about the Natalie character on the Young and The Restless. She is played by Mara McCaffray. Honestly, I've never heard of her before this role, and I'm sure she's a fine actress, but I mean, I'm not an actor per se. I've done voice roles and things like that. I've appeared on television, but never really in an acting role. So I'm not trying to judge her in any way, but from what I've seen of her on The Young and the Restless, it's coming across very forced. Her interactions with the main players on the show and within the show's cast, it's just coming across very blocky and very forced, in my opinion, from her interaction with Eric Braeden, Victor Newman, on the show. It's just, there's something missing there for me. There's a certain oomph that's not there, that doesn't make me want to be invested in this character at the present time. I'm sure there's going to be a big payoff somewhere with the way the show's being written nowadays, and I mean the show flip-flops nowadays more times than the pancakes you have for breakfast, but at least in terms of the supporting characters, in my opinion. But there's just something with that character, in my opinion. I don't know whether it's the writing or the way it's just being executed, but there's something with that character that just doesn't resonate with me, and it doesn't make me want to get invested. And I want to get invested in this whole Paragon anti-security project thing with Natalie, or with Kevin and Mariah, and the Billy getting run over nearly into this deal, and it eventually being sold to Victor. But as of right now, I don't feel that, you know? I can feel that there's a payoff coming for this whole storyline involving Billy, Victor, Noah, Natalie, and everybody else. But I'm just, from the beginning to the present time right now, I'm just not feeling it. And I want to be invested. I really do. I'm sure she's a fine actress, and I'm trying my hardest not to judge, but I'm just not feeling it. I'm not invested. There's a certain je ne sais quoi and a certain oomph that's not there for me. And I want it to be there. I'm sure it'll get there, but as of right now, it's not there, and it's frustrating me. But those are just my opinions. What do you guys think of the Natalie character on The Young and the Restless? I mean, think about it. She came to town, and the first thing she did was sniff a hotel room for bugs, and was introduced as Kevin's partner in conjunction with Billy, who then sold the security project to Victor instead of going in to business with Billy, who was in a coma at the time. And then Natalie flip-flops and goes to work for Phyllis and Billy. It's just turning into a giant convoluted storyline that I can see there being a big payoff with. But as of right now, I'm not invested in the character, and therefore it's not having the certain effect on me that I thought it would, and it's not making me want to see this thing to the end. I'm just like, meh, it's there, it's one of those things that, it's there, and I mean, I guess they'll resolve it eventually, but there's nothing holding me with this storyline. I mean, there are some bugs that I have to work out. There's a Valentine's party that I have to go to and, don't want to work because I've been sitting in this hotel room for 25 hours a day, 8 days a week, 366 days a year. And I get that you'd get restless and things like that. Pun intended, but I'm not feeling the character. I'm not as invested as I'd like to be. And I want to be invested because that payoff at the end and that whole Paragon security project, it's a it's a winner. That's the goose that laid the golden egg. And the buildup is so slow that I'm just like, I'm not there. I'm not saying rush to the end of the storyline. I'm just saying that there had to be some other way to go about this. There's so many twists and turns that the roller coasters at Six Flags and Canada's Wonderland, they're watching, okay? The whole thing's flip-flop more times, like I've said, than my pancakes. I want to be invested. I'm not right now. But what do you guys think is going to happen with that whole storyline? What do you think the payoff's going to be? Let me know. But that's just my opinion on the Natalie character on the Young and the Restless. I hope you guys enjoyed this vid. Please comment, like, share, and subscribe. And of course, as always, we will see you in the next one. All right, I'm LT Dickey, and I'm out of here. Peace.